Hello, this is my first time playing Richard Burns Rally. Um, this is just some gameplay from it. I only have a mouse and keyboard right now, so I'm using the keys to shift and brake and throttle and turn. So it's pretty choppy when I'm driving. Um, this is just kind of to get some experience with it. I'm getting a controller sometime later today. So I'll put some more gameplay in it when I get that controller, but this is before that. And as you can see, going a little quick, didn't really know this track. It takes me a little bit to get used to it. As you can see, car is seriously damaged. So not the greatest. This next run is a little bit better. I'm a little bit more cautious this time. So still took that first turn pretty quick. Not super cautious with that, which is unfortunate. Kind of screwed up my alignment. You can see the car turning left. I have it on realistic for damage. Probably, I don't know if that's smart to do in the beginning here, but yeah, this basically is going to be, oof, another little crash there. There's going to be a progression of me playing this rally sim and maybe some other racing games. Mostly going to be on controller for the first like 6 months to a year if I stick to it. I'm not super great at sticking to things, so we'll see how this goes. If I do stick to it and I do end up really loving it, I'm going to try and get a wheel and some pedals and shifter, e-brake, and another little crash there. But for now, it's just me and my keyboard, hopefully soon to be me and my controller. So, yep. And I think there's one more hairpin turn after this. Yeah, so you can see my car is steaming as well from that earlier crash. And yeah, there's another one. My alignment's super messed up. You see, I have to keep correcting, turning to the right. Yeah, there should be the houses up here pretty soon. If I get that far, I don't actually remember how far I get in this run. I think I get close to the end, and then I book it around a medium corner and just get destroyed. Yep, coming over the crest. Still looking pretty good here. I'm able to carry some good speed. And I think it was in this run as well that I realized that carrying all the way into 5th gear is probably not the greatest idea, just because I'm super inexperienced with racing sims like this. Like, I played Forza a really long time ago on my Xbox, but it has been a good few years since then, so not the greatest in the world at these, especially on the keyboard. Makes it pretty challenging. Okay, still carrying some good speed. Maybe I actually finished in this one. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, right there. Yeah. That part's tricky because it dips down so much, so you carry a lot of momentum. Yeah, not great. I think I carried too much speed into this as well. Yeah. Yeah, this is a rough ending here. My alignment is all sorts of screwed up. Actually, I think that crash fixed it. Yeah. And then I go off course, crossing the finish line technically, so it's a finish. It's 3:56, so that was my first run, and I barely made it. Barely made it through that one, so we'll see how this next one goes. And as you can see, I'm using a Toyota. I just enjoy Toyota. I don't know if it's actually a good car. I don't know that much about Rally, actually, so I don't really know what cars are good. But I like Toyota, so that's why I chose it. There's only like 2 Toyota cars. Okay, so I had just finished adjusting my settings. That's why I'm kind of turning the wheel and waiting. Yeah, I don't think I'd make it all the way in this run either, which kind of sucks, so I'll just kind of talk about the crashes. I always carry too much speed into that corner. Yeah, there you go, another crash. Still wasn't being cautious enough. It's hard to be cautious when it's either 100% throttle or 100% brake, 100% steering. It's like I don't really have that in between, so kind of challenging to be gentle on the throttle. But we make it work. And there's the final crash. And I think you'll come back a little bit later and do some more racing. So this is my cleanest run so far. My last best time, I got 356 twice. So same time twice. So this time I improved quite a lot actually. You'll see it towards the end here. As you can see, I tap. I learned to, instead of just like holding, I just try and tap. Especially with brakes and throttle through these hairpin corners. Just so that way I can actually get some grip, because if I floor it, I lose all my grip. So still not super great, as you can see there. Kind of took that one a little bit wide, but the first 2 looked a lot better. Going pretty slow through this one, but the exit is really good on these because I am slowing down so much before. So you have really good exits. Can probably brake a little bit later if I'm being honest. Like that right there was really good. That one was probably my best hairpin. Let's see how this one looks. That was really good as well. So kind of figuring out the timing of everything, figuring out the traction on this car, how it feels on the tarmac through these hairpins. Yeah, and I really opened her up here. Really trying to push it to the limit without losing all my grip. Really cooking through the little village here, right? Still on the throttle through the houses. You're starting to see it slide a little bit. Then slow down, drop into 3rd here. Yep. Really riding that line, getting the angle of the road to work with me here. Almost died there. It's okay. Yeah, you can see I even pop her up into 5th for a second there. This part of the track makes me nervous just because I feel like I can carry so much speed, but anytime I do, I end up going sailing off the track because they're all blind corners. So I try and keep it pretty tame through here. And there's also that one tricky turn right at the end, right here, that always gets me. So you see I drop down all the way into 2nd. Yeah, probably carry it. Yeah, I should have stayed in 3rd through there, carried a little bit more speed. That was pretty good. I think I keep it in 3rd through here as well. Getting real close to that wall, pushing the limit. Drop it down into 2nd for the 2nd turn. Almost lose it on that corner. then I really push it through here right at the finish. Actually stayed on course this time, and that was a 3:28, as you can see, so significantly better than previously. This next video will be my controller gameplay. Okay, so with the controller gameplay, I tried my hardest to go to the rally school, and I got through all of it pretty well. It helped me learn a little bit. And what you're seeing right now, all of these failures, are me trying that final course that you have to do, and you have to beat it in 84 seconds, and I think the lowest I got was 85. So I was 1 second off. I filmed for about an hour, and I didn't chop it all up, so you won't see the 25 in here. I think the lowest I get in this video is like a 28. And the thing that really made me laugh was every time he goes, "Terrible driving." Yeah, right there. Just really motivating. So next video, hopefully I will beat this, because it seems that this course is my nemesis. So I'm gonna put in some practice and see if I can beat it next time.